Hi guys, it's Doreen and welcome back. It is so good to see you guys back here, and today I have another review video for you guys that is all about colored contacts, and this video is sponsored by Doctor.Li. The company, it's spelled DTLEYE, but it's pronounced Doctor.Li. So they actually were kind enough to reach out to me and ask me if I would want to do a review video on some of their most popular contacts, and I do wear prescription contacts, so I thought I could also give you guys a review and my honest opinion on what I think of these contacts. They sent me 4 different pairs in 4 different colors, so I am really excited to share with you guys just how they look like on my very dark brown eyes, and let's just get right into it. So they sent me the package pretty quickly. I'm not sure how long it took. I would say probably maybe a week or 2. Because of the prescription, it did take them some time to actually create the contacts, which you should always account for. Here is how the package arrived, and I'm so excited to open it, so let's do that. Alright, so it looks like they shipped it pretty secure. And I did do actually some research going into the company. If you guys want to know a little bit about them, I do know that they have also their TikTok videos are pretty popular because they're able to show you what the contacts would look like on different eye colors. And I think that just makes it very interesting to see. So these are safe to use on your eyes as long as you are taking care of your contacts as instructed. You know, use a solution, don't put anything in your eye, make sure your hands are always clean before handling anything that you're going to be putting around your eyes. One package has 1 pair or 2 lenses, and it's also period of use is 12 months. So these ones all retail for around, I would say, $23 to $40. I will double check for each of the contacts, and also I will link each of them in the description box down below. So here's how the package arrived. I love the graphics on it and all the fun colors. It says Doctor.Li on it, and there's eyes all over it too. So here we go. Wow, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. They just have their social media on there. Their Instagram is at DTLEYE. Their TikTok is at DTLEYE as well, and then their Facebook is at Doctor.Li. So I will have all of those linked down below. Here's how they have one of the packages, and then we have another one here. So these are 2 of them, and I have 4 in total. They also included 4 contact lens cases, as you guys can see in the box, and they're all different colors, which makes it easy for you to know which one goes where. And we have the last box here. So I think it's really interesting how they package them, so you can get some that are thicker like this and that just a thicker packaging, and then you have some of the thinner ones as well. These packaging are so cute for the cases. So we have a blue one, a green one, like a lime green, a pink, and a black. And that's how these look like. So cute! Alright, I think I'm gonna go with this first one here. So let's open this up. So this one's really interesting. It actually comes in little vials like this. And they have the protective packaging, and it does say my prescription on there, which is -4.75. I'm gonna go wash my hands and just make sure that they're very clean before I handle them and put them in my eye. And we shall get started here. Okay, so here's how I take out my clear contacts. And just pinch them out. That's just the way I find easiest to take them out. I just look away and I just pinch them out. So here we go. All right, there we go. Ooh, okay. I can actually see super clearly out of this one, but you guys can see what this one looks like. I do believe that this one is the gray polar lights. And I love how that is looking. I can see super, super clearly out of it. There is always like a slight little ring around contacts. That's just because that when your pupil is adjusting to the light, then it just doesn't have a lot of room to expand, but it's not something that is very bothersome. I remember when I first tried colored contacts, it just was different. But then after a while, you do get used to them, which is good. Okay, so let's try this side. All right, and that's how this one is looking. Oh my God, these are so beautiful. I love how natural it's looking. And the prescription is actually perfect. I think that this contact is sitting a little bit better. I know I have makeup under my eye, but I do think that this right side is sitting a little bit better, because I actually don't see any ring, any cloudiness, nothing like that. But here is how the overview of them looks like. And I love how these are looking. They're so beautiful. They look very natural, and you really can't see too much of my brown eyes. I would say honestly these don't irritate my eyes at all. They feel super comfortable, they're very soft. I don't actually feel them in my eye, and yeah, I love the look of them. I love the comfort of them. They're actually probably one of the most comfortable pair of contacts I've worn. I'm not capping here, I'm actually telling you guys straight up. But yeah, I'm really excited to try the next colors, so let's move on to the next. We have contact lens solution here, or the case ready. You see, we just pinch and pinch, pinchy pinch. Okay, make sure they are completely submerged in the solution. Okay, so I'm gonna get my glasses on just so I could see what I'm doing next. Here we go. Okay, so I got my glasses on. Okay, so now we're on to, I feel like I wanna do this yellow one. And I have no idea which ones these will be, so we shall see. All right, so now that I have that open, let's go ahead and take out the contacts. So these ones are not in a vial, they just come in little, I guess these little tabs here. So this is how these ones are looking, and then this is what they look like on the back. I do believe that these are the Polar Light Brown, and they retail for $23.90. And you can also replace them, that you can have them for a year or quarterly. So I do believe that would mean that you would have them for 4 months, but these ones are the year ones. So I'm going to get these ones on. So I am going to use the green case for these ones, the lime green. It is normally recommended for you to sterile them. I mean, these are sterile as it is, but I would actually recommend to leave these in a minimum of 2 hours to soak in a different solution. Some contacts, the manufacturer does state that you should, and it is recommended to do that. And I do think it would be easier. I don't know if you guys can see them, but I do think it is easier actually to pinch them out like that, so that way I don't have to scratch them getting them out. Oh, that one was really easy to put on. But that is how this one is looking. And another really good prescription. So I'm not sure if you guys can see this one. I like how it's a very slight change, that makes them a very light brown. And I'm going to put on the next one now. All right, and there we go. Here's a close-up of these ones as well. They are showing up a little bit greenish, which is nice. So as you guys know, I have been wearing contacts for a long time, but if you find that you are having a little bit of trouble just putting them in, if you do makeup especially, it does help that you feel very comfortable touching your eyes. And sometimes I feel like people's eyes can be very sensitive. For me, I've been doing this for at least 12 years. So yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. I do it every single day, take them out, put them back in, you know, all that stuff. So I have gotten used to it. I do feel very comfortable putting them in my eye, even when I have a little bit of longer nails. But yeah, you should always be careful, and if you don't feel comfortable doing it and you just feel like it's just not working and it just doesn't want to stay onto your eye, keep practicing, eventually you will get it. Like, I do think that these ones are very subtle color change, which, you know, it's not super obvious, but they look so gorgeous, so beautiful. And I love them. This is so fun. I'm actually excited to wear these out because I love how natural they look. And they're not super, again, they're not super out there. The size is really nice, and it's not making my eyes look super big. So I do think that they look very beautiful. So again, I'm gonna move on to the next one, just pinch these ones out. All right, and that is done. All right, now that I got my glasses back on, which one should I pick? The dark blue or the light blue? Ooh, I'm really curious. I think I'm actually gonna go with the light blue first. So that's how these ones look like. I think that these are probably the blue-gray. So let's put them in their solution. For this one, I'm going to choose the pink case. Wow, these are so pretty. Okay, so that's one of them. All right, so these are how these ones are looking. Again, I love the subtlety of it. I think these might be the most dramatic out of the ones that I've worn so far. It's not even that crazy of a contact. But I love how natural these are. And again, the prescription is perfect. And honestly, I see better out of these ones than I have with the other ones. They all fit so nicely and they don't bother my eyes at all. But that's how these ones are looking. All right, and then this is the overview of them. I think that they look so flattering. I love them, so cute. And now we're gonna move on to the last pair of contacts, which is this dark blue box one. So yeah, I would say honestly, these are probably the Polar Lights green yellow, but these are how these ones are looking. Okay, I do believe that these ones will have the most dramatic difference just because the color is so different compared to the other ones. Alright, so I got this one on. And again, I love how it's not the craziest contact, even though this is probably the lightest color out of all the contacts. It looks so beautiful. That's how these ones are looking. Here is the overview of these ones.
I can't stop time for you.
I do think my favorite ones were probably between the first and the second. I think the first a little bit more just because I like that blue color with the brown. But I think that they're all honestly super flattering and I'm just super happy with them. Thank you so much for Doctor.Li for sponsoring this video and for asking me to do this review. I think that it would give you guys a lot of good insight as to how these contacts would look like on dark brown eyes like mine. I think that these are honestly super flattering for all eye colors, but especially for dark brown eyes, it's just you never know how they're going to look like. Sometimes the color is so dark that it will show up completely changing the color of the contact. So I think that giving you guys just sitting here in my room and showing you honestly how these would look like, it just can give you guys a little bit more information. That way you can feel better in knowing which contacts you would want to try for yourself. Have all of the contacts linked down in the description box down below, and that way you guys can purchase them. And I do also have a discount code for you guys. You guys can use code Doreen for 10% off your purchase. And I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also leave in the comments down below what you guys thought of this video. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, definitely let me know. And I'll see you guys in my next video next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!